You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Looking for an AI glow-up that passes the office vibe check? What? AI that only knows the internet doesn't make sense for business. Get AI trained on your data at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the most important thing that you need to change and receive anything that you desire. And make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath that helps align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So what is it? What is it that you have to unlock? What is it that you need to know to change your situation, to get out of the pain, to heal from the trauma, to move on to the next portion of your life, whether you want to receive $1 million, get out of a traumatic situation, whatever it is, there's something that needs to happen. That thing is belief. Now, you may think belief like, oh, I believe this apple tastes like this, or I believe a banana tastes like this, or I believe the weather is this, or I believe... No, it's something much, much more. It's a state of knowing. You see, what you focus on expands. And when you truly know something, it is truly created within you. If you look around at this life, and when you look for clues, when you look for examples of things in life, it helps you understand. Everything grows stronger through resistance. Everything. Trees go stronger because of the wind. We become more resilient and stronger by lifting weights and breaking down our muscles and come back stronger. Our mind, when we push it to areas of unknown, we become stronger, more disciplined. Everything in nature, everything we experience and see, when it goes through adversity, difficulty, pain, whatever it is, it makes it stronger on the other side. Why is that? Well, if you think about what we are creators, and what we focus on expands. When you go to an area where something is missing, say you're missing the love in your life, you're surrounded by hurt, trauma, whatever it is. When you become the opposite of that, your belief in it starts to increase because you are the creator of it. When you lock into something so much and you see it come out of you, your belief locks in, which means your belief in it being real, which means your belief in creation, which means your belief in experience will all come together, and it will shift the reality into that. When you show up, no matter what, you know that's what you are, and then you receive the experience. When the tree stands against the wind over and over and over, that tree knows it's strong. When the water moves and changes the way that the river flows because it's constantly pushing, it knows how strong it is. You may think knowing might be like learning something in a book, like in your mind. No, knowing is created understanding of consciousness. Knowing is creative understanding of consciousness, meaning the fact that it exists is a state of knowing because we are expanding in this entire experience. So the fact that you can think is a product of consciousness. So if you want to achieve something, if you want to become something, if you want to manifest something, if you want to shift timelines, whatever it is, set your target. I want to make $30,000 a month. I want to travel the world. I want to be in shape. Whatever it is, set the target and then create a vision of that reality. See it in your mind. That's where it needs to be first. See it in your mind. Once you have that vision, you're able to focus on it. You have to start being the version of yourself that would create that experience where the experience doesn't exist, which is where you currently are at. When you start thinking, breathing, acting like the version of you that would have that experience, your belief in what you are will start to increase because I do this no matter what. I am positive no matter what. I eat healthy no matter what. I operate in joy no matter what. When you start doing that, belief locks in, creation locks in, and it becomes your reality. Belief is the thing that you are missing. If you've been wanting or desiring and trying to use the secret or the law of attraction or whatever it is to create this new life, but it hasn't been happening, it's because you don't believe it. You can do the work, but if you don't believe it, you won't make it to the other side. You will leave 2 feet from gold. Belief has to happen. You see, your perception is your reception. So when you start doing things, you start moving, once that belief sets in, your perception shifts to true lock on the target. When you shift to true lock on the target, it will be created. It cannot be stopped. The laws of the universe cannot be broken by anything on this physical earth. It just cannot be done. So if you want to create this positive life, if you want to create this abundant life, if you want to create this experience, whatever it is to you, give yourself gratitude for the fact that you are going through something difficult. It wouldn't be possible. The way we create, it would not be possible. The sunny day would not be possible to enjoy without the rainy one. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know what to love. If you always had just the one thing, you wouldn't know what it truly is. But when you're without it, and then you're able to imagine it, create it, and go to it, your appreciation for it increases it, and you can actually love it. I don't know if love can exist without the emptiness of it. Because you wouldn't have free will if that was the case. If you were just in this mode where you loved everything no matter what, you would not be a being of choice, a being of perspective. But you have these things. You have the ability to take the loving option and the hateful option, the helpful option, the hurtful option, the uplifting option, the removal option. You have the ability to do all of those things. So belief, write it down. Every single day. I believe I am X. I believe I am X. I believe I am strong. I believe I am healthy. I believe I am smart. I believe I am healthy. I believe I am smart. I believe I am strong. Say them again and again and again. And show up no matter what as the version of you that would be that. Meaning, if the version of you is wealthy that you have in this creation, then they would do what a wealthy person would do in your life. They would research, they would study, they would connect with people. They wouldn't just sit at their office and then go home and be like, I'm so wealthy, I'm so wealthy, I'm so wealthy. No, they would take action with it. So if you want to do it, believe. Your belief will come by doing action where it doesn't exist. Doing action where there's no result. Practicing when no one is watching. Practicing when people are watching. Practicing when no one is watching. Practicing when people are watching. Like again and again, always showing up as a version of you. You will believe it. You will receive it. Without belief, it won't matter. Faith is everything. You have to believe. Shift this into your life and see what happens. You know deep down, if everything that you've created, everything that you've achieved in your life, you believed it would happen. And you might be thinking, well, no, I did this and I never believed it was true. But did you do all the things that I'm mentioning? Did you show up? Did you keep your eye on the prize? You see, you're thinking of belief as the word. I'm talking about belief as a state of being. You can't just say, oh, I believe this and it worked. No, you have to be in the state of being. So you might have been in the state of being and created stuff and not realizing that that's what belief is. You thought belief was, oh yeah, no, logically I believe this. No, it is literally being the thing regardless. That's what belief is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And I know this has been a complicated message trying to understand such a simple thing as belief. But when you breathe in, I want you to say, I believe, and then whatever you want to believe. You could say, I believe I'm a money magnet. I believe I am strong. I believe I am powerful, whatever you want. And as you hold your breath, see yourself living in that frequency. See yourself receiving the money. See yourself standing on stage. See yourself healing from whatever is hurting you. And as you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you so you can move forward throughout the day. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of us. 2025, we will shed what no longer aligns. 2025, we will free ourselves what no longer aligns. 2025, we will strengthen ourselves with the energy that we desire. 2025, you will know who you are. And when we put all this together, we become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you like this episode and you want to go a little bit deeper to make these shifts, I send out an email every single day. Anytime a new episode comes out, an email comes out with it that has a quick exercise to help you shift your mindset aligned with this episode. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a single one, make sure you go to the description, whether you're on iTunes or Spotify, click that description button, scroll all the way down, and there's a link that says subscribe to my email list. So when you do that, I will send you this exercise every single day. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram and TikTok are down there as well. I appreciate all the follows there. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.